I want to ask about the possibility of new players like DFDV and UPXI to become the MicroStrategy of Solana in the future. I've missed the MicroStrategy boat. I have SL positions on DFDV and UPXI, currently losing on both. I have heavy concentration on these as I didn't want to miss Sol treasuries because I missed the MicroStrategy treasury. Do you think they can be the MicroStrategy of Solana in the future? I think it's more possible because DFDV also generates staking yield on Solana holdings, whereas MicroStrategy does not. Also, any price predictions you have for DFDV and UPXI for 2026? All right, I'm going to share some pretty blunt news. First of all, the numbers. I did a detailed video actually a couple of days ago, which nobody actually saw because nobody's interested in math, but it was basically an analysis of all the proxies. Bitcoin proxies, ETH proxies, Sol proxies, detailed financial analysis, but nobody cares. Anyway, it's not worth the math to do it. I'll just continue to share these models on Patreon. But the point is, you mentioned two names, UPXI and DFDV. UPXI now trades at a 25% discount to its Solana bag. They have over 1.9 million Sol. And the DFDV is number 6 on this list, trading at a NAV premium of 1.43. So 43% premium to the bag. So it's not too bad. It's actually MicroStrategy and DFDV are almost at the same level, and MicroStrategy is historically low. They're normally range between 2 and 1.5. So we're not sure where this is going to go, but the earnings call was bonkers, and I've got some theories on that. I wrote about it actually this morning on Patreon. But anyway, separate issue. These things are beaten down. Now, back to your question. All proxies are very, very high risk, okay? I'm going to zoom out for this because this is too important. Proxies are wonderful when you can get in the bear market. But when the Sol proxies came out, we saw Sol go from, say, $8 to 160. Okay, that's a 20x. And then you think you're going to get another MicroStrategy that was buying Bitcoin at like 10 grand. No, there's only ever going to be one MicroStrategy. It's very, very important to realize that. And remember, pure form always for the majority of your holdings. Proxies are like side bets. I always stress 80% hodl bag in pure form, 20% trading bag. You can play your little leaps and your little trades and your covered calls and your trading bag, etc. And you only buy proxies when the NAV premium is low or negative. All right, not when it's high. And nobody understands these proxies. And we are being proxied to death as well right now. There's simply too many of them, and nobody analyzes them. Nobody understands them. In fact, let me go back for a second, because there's one that's super hot, and that is BMNR. I guess trading at 1.82, 82% premium over its ETH bag. And the other one is SBET, 1.51. Again, 51% premium over its ETH bag. So that's how the ETH ones compare. But we have too many proxies all over the place. And back to answer your big question, will this be the MicroStrategy version of a Solana proxy? The answer is no. There will only ever be one MicroStrategy, one infinite money glitch player, one guy who got in early and got in hard with extreme courage. That's it. And they got in not just at the bottom of the bear, but before the previous bull run too. They've been doing this for 5 years. All right. That's the difference, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Remember that very carefully. Be very careful with proxies. They are super high risk. Nobody understands them. Nobody values them, knows how to value them. So be careful out there.